I have to go for every shot I can on you because you protect yourself like a it like makes the build bounce faster.
I think it makes it more it does. I feel like that actually does have some merit. I don't care what you say, it's not the wave. Let's say you start with your 1v1 situation, you edit through, and you do 290s, right? 1, 2. You extend out once. The first thing you want to do is extend out once more with 2 stairs at max range. Notice that I'm standing at the bottom of my ramp and I'm able to do this. Once you jump, this is very important, you want to start placing your walls. So the wall should go in this direct order. Wall here, here, side, back down. So just to reiterate guys, you want to be placing your walls as soon as you jump. So I go out, and I jump out. And that's the start for you guys. You simply do your 2 fastest 90s, you ramp up, try to extend out, face the proper direction, whoop. Place your walls in a spraying motion, which is probably the hardest part, and lastly, immediately place one more stair. After doing this enough, you'll start to get used to different situations you'll be placed in. So let's cover the 3 most common situations you're going to be placed in so that you can capitalize off the different situations. These are the 3 most common situations you will find yourself in if you do this Clix Highground start. So for the purpose of today's video, the steel will actually represent your opponent and the wood represent yourself doing Clix's Highground start. So the first situation is the best situation. Not only do you get your stairs going, both 1 and 2 over here to block off your opponent, you also have walls blocking them off in case they try to pickaxe out of your stair. In doing so, you're forcing them to either go alongside the tunnel over here they have to create by putting a platform stair, in which case you will be over here positioned to have a shot, and or they would be forced to go back behind and try to tunnel through. But we all know if they're doing that, you can just follow suit, maybe even try to get an angle if you're close enough. The second situation happens a lot more commonly, where your opponent, when doing his 290s, he builds both a platform and a cone over here, and he tries to edit through. So therefore, when you're going out over here, when you initially first try to build a stair over here, you can't build stairs. However, your opponent is trying to go through this hole and you will be able to block him with your first and second wall going out over here. In doing so, you completely stop his momentum and you will instantly get high ground from the start. This last situation happens when your opponent's 90s are simply faster. So let's say your opponent just did 2 90s over here, right? And he actually gets his stair here before you do. Well, that's actually really good, because when you look at it from my perspective, do I ever just jump right over here and try to go to the side? No, of course not. Instead, I immediately preemptively already jump to the side. By doing so, I completely negate the stair. Also, even though your opponent got the stair off, you'll notice that my wall over here actually blocks him. And if he's spamming the stairs, he's actually going to have a stair above him, so therefore forced to go out, leading you to have an open opportunity to shoot him, try to do some kind of cone setup.
Everybody's gonna watch Fortnite World Cup.
Yeah, except for today. Today sucked. You felt that, right?
Yeah, that was like, yeah.
What?
Kill me. Kill me.